Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll. It's a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us, we get together and we jump up and down and sing and vibrate on this web of creation. What we set in motion will manifest throughout this web that we create. What are we setting in motion, and will we see what we have done? Will we see the end results? And then when I think about, well, maybe not in this lifetime, maybe in another lifetime. And so before I get into this, I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day, whether you were celebrating it with yourself or with somebody else. It's important for us to remember to love ourselves as well as loving somebody else. So we just send a little love vibration out on this web for people who want to grab hold. All right, so here's where I'm going with this today. I have my Morning Sky deck. This is Tony over at Shining Hawk Healing. I haven't used these cards in a long time, and it's interesting that I put these at the base, the Morning Sky at the base. The sky is the base, but it's the morning sky. Okay, enough of that. As we move up, we have the contact cards, Work Your Light, and then for some clarity, I pulled the Return of Spirit deck. And where I'm going with this pull is I thought there was so much energy in our planet, in our sky. And there was a few things that I heard over the week that got my attention. One of them, because of all this energy, because of all these astrological aspects in the skies that are going to be coming to fruition that haven't happened in 1,000+ years. So we're kind of like in uncharted territory. We're like in the morning sky. What are we going to do today? And I thought maybe I should do something with space contact cards. And then I heard this comment, and it was talking about the people who are suffering on this planet. And they said that their suffering was fated. And immediately I started screaming in my head, no, it's not fated. It's our soul contract. And then that took me into another rabbit hole. And as synchronistically things do happen if we pay attention, I heard somebody talking about going and retrieving parts of our destiny that are a little muddled, that are not shaping up the way we thought they should. Now I'm going back to the soul contract. So here's my basic premise of this. I believe that we came down here and we decided to come down here at this time, and we had a contract with our guides and our angels, with the great mystery, with Creator. And he goes, she goes, you sure you want to go back down there again? Oh yeah. Well, this is the time frame. Which time frame do you want to go down into? I want to go down into this time frame. Okay, so here's your contract. You excited? Oh yeah, sign on the dotted line. Woohoo! Maybe we got some points for signing up for this time. But then you look in the history and it's like, is this the worst time we could be in? I don't know. Is this the best time we could be in? Yes, it feels like it's the best and the worst time that we can be in. Either way, we get this soul contract that we wrote, this life contract. And we can take it to the world stage, we can take it into the personal stage as well. So whatever we're dealing with that we're thinking, hey, did I sign up for this? I would like to go back from the base, go up to source energy up here, and come back down with a revision or a fix. Because sometimes we go up there. Back up. Sometimes we come down here with our soul contract. And our soul contract is to, for example, take care of our family. But then we get sidetracked with work, with the raising of the family, with thinking that the family needs more protection, more security than it actually does. So instead of just getting a simple home that they can live in, we get a 22 bedroom mansion with 46 bathrooms for 4 people. I don't understand how that works, but you may want to go up, check your soul contract and go, yeah, I kind of went off track here a little bit. So I took that to the extreme, didn't I? Okay, so let's just take a look at what we have here. Here's the base. We're going to go up. We're going to look at our soul contract, maybe get some clarity on this. And again, we're referencing it in this time with the energy that's coming from the planetary alignments, from just so much of the energy that we're hearing about, the prophecies, the solar flares, the eclipse season is coming. So let's just see if we can get some clarity on this. I know that was a pretty long intro, wasn't it? Okay, here we go. The first card we get, as we are sitting in our base, as we are sitting on our 3D world, looking at the morning sky going, what's up? What are you bringing forward to me today? The first card we get is fear. But Tony spells it out a little bit. And she explains that fear is just false evidence appearing real. Now, it's not, she didn't come up with this idea. Maybe she did. I don't know. Maybe. But this has been out there, right? But we tap into just the first letters of each word. And we're going, I'm scared. But it's just false evidence appearing real. And then that drops me in. Are we in a matrix? Are we? Oh, yeah. And that kind of drives me a little nutty. But that's just me. There's other things that drive me nutty. All right, second card. What is the base that we're dealing with? Heart. For love, the bridge between. And again, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Late? So when I look at this card, it feels to me like we have forgotten how to think with our heart. We make decisions based on our egos. I need, that big old mansion with 34 bathrooms. Never quite understood that. You can't walk I mean, it's young people. I'm sorry, I'm going down a rabbit hole. It's young people who normally get these, and I'm thinking of basketball players. I'm going, you can hold it. You don't need a bathroom every 10 feet. Well, obviously, I'm wrong because that's what they got. Anyway, think with our heart, make decisions with our heart versus fear. Sometimes we'll make decisions out of fear. Fear is a great motivator to make you do something. But I don't know if that's the right way to be thinking about making decisions out of fear. I would make it out of love. Oh. And then it's saying, don't forget us, the Ascended Masters. This Ascended Masters card down at the base in the morning sky when we wake up. And we're doing our morning meditations. And we're thanking Mother Earth, we're thanking Father Sky, the great mystery creator, all our angels, guides, our Ascended Masters, to give us a path forward, to show us how they walk this path. Let's see if we can pick something up from them. Okay. So there we are, down here, 3D planet Earth. And maybe we're dealing too much with the fear. Maybe we're not spending enough time in our heart. And we go, what? I can't spend time in the heart. Look at all the suffering. Look at all this. Look at all that. So let's go up and talk to Creator Source and see, can we retrieve some of our soul contract, our true soul contracts, some of our, what some would say, destiny, our fate. Excuse me, Groot. I am Groot. I thought I'd leave Groot in there because we needed a little grounding, a little tree energy. All right, so the first card we get in this, let me just pick them all up. Ooh. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Look what we got. Cool, 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 cool. So, the first card we get is the Scout Ship. Now, I look at this Scout Ship and I think about it. What is this all about? So, it's not the mothership, but it's a littler ship that comes from the mothership, and it goes out exploring. Talks about first contacts, new beginnings. So as we came down to Earth, that's what we were in, this exploration, new beginnings. But as we go up, and in this star alignment that we're going into, there is something about first contact with our galactic friends. So we need to be open and aware of going out and searching for them. Now, when I do that, it's not like I'm going to go find an ET to talk to. Well, it is that, but it's also just being open to exploring and seeing what shows up, and not having anything in our minds as to what should show up and what form it's going to take. So it's a give or take. You know, as we make first contact, it's going to be a give and take of first contact, inviting and them opening up to share what they have to share. Okay. Neptune, the planet Neptune. Oh my gosh. It's, okay, this is a water planet. And so Neptune and Poseidon, both mythological gods about oceans, saltwater, freshwater. And they're, when you think of the water, you think of the push and pull that happens in water. You think of the surf, you think of the underlying currents of the ocean. Sometimes they're rough, sometimes they're gentle. This card represents imagination and emotion. The essence of this card is mysticism. It's unity consciousness. We are moving up to unity consciousness, to source energy. And this message that we get from this is to stay open while we're on our scout ship for ET contact, for anything. And as we move into the galactic realm, we need to stay grounded, because our contract, our soul contract, is to drop down and experience the emotional duality of Earth. And we evolve to something that, well, that's in our contract. That's what we're going to go look and say, hey, where are we falling? Okay, then we come to the pod card. This is interesting because we both have two ships that are explorers. Now the pod ship is a lot smaller than the scout ship. The scout ship may have other people on it. It may be like the USS Enterprise, where it's got a whole big crew on it that's going out. A pod ship, it could be a rescue pod, an escape pod. It references eternal exploration, singular exploration. You jump into the pod and off you go, exploring this planet called Neptune. So, as we dive into the ocean of Neptune, what we see is how to navigate through those ocean currents, through those coral channels. And yet that pod is very protective. It keeps us safe. So what I'm getting with this section right here is buckle up. We are on a journey of exploration, both in community and individually, to drop into unseen waters that can heal, that can destroy. Okay? So let's move the clarity cards and let's see. So now we're going to go talk to Creator, Source. We're going to go back and look at our contracts and say, well, where did we fall short? Okay, thank you. Thank you. We are going to talk to the Council of Light. I don't know if I need to say much more about that. That's divine orchestration. It's the helpers in the subtle realms. It's the helpers. For us, it's our ascended masters. Coming down, the ascended masters came down and said, hey, yeah, I'll give you a hand. Let me help you up. All right, second card. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Okay. This card, again, I don't know how much I need to talk about this, because it seems like we are go so much. We have so much fear that's pushing us. It just feels like it's time to take a break. We need to be replenished and think about what we have, what we don't have, what we need, what we don't need, where we strayed. Okay. And I like that it's right above the heart card and right above the ocean water card of Neptune. All right. Okay, here we go. So what is it that we came down here for? Remind us, please. We came for transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing, which is why we need deep replenishment and rest as we go out exploring. So I think of this week coming up, and I look at this and I go, oh, is that Isis? I have not looked at the book. It could be. And that is something that we are going to be jumping in a journey. You can go to my website to see the Zoom link that's on there on Tuesday, when we have all this energy of the full moon and solar eclipse. And we're going to drop into Egypt to see what the Egyptian pyramids, what the Sphinx has to say for us. So it was interesting that I pulled this card at the very end, because that's been really on my mind a lot. I'm really excited about that. So let's get some clarity, because we go up when we see our guides, our creators, and we look at our soul contract. And as we're reading all this stuff that we are going to be doing, or that we have done, or that we wanted to accomplish, it's like, oh my gosh, I need to take a break. I need to sleep on this. I signed up for too much. It hurts my head. Right? But it's time to reevaluate what we all did. What we all signed up for, I mean. Because we are here for the transformation. What does that mean? We are here for the transformation. From letting go of fear, for thinking with our heart, for tapping into ascended masters, to seeing the ascended masters come back to planet Earth. I don't know. There have been some people who have said that the ascended masters are coming back to Earth. Let's see if we can get some clarity on this. Okay, Council of Light. Divine orchestration, music. Okay. That kind of goes with deep replenishment, doesn't it? Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held, mediumship. And so when I think of mediumship, it's just not tapping into departed loved ones. It's stepping through the veil. It's being a medium of different energy worlds. And that's what we get when we close our 3D active brain, letting the fear go, thinking with our heart, seeing with our heart space in that mediumship realm. And the last transformation card, what is the transformation card going to bring us? Knowledge. Wow. We are I'm kind of speechless. Groot, help me out here. I am Groot. Yeah. it feels like that we are going to have such a new awareness of the workings of our galactic lives, because we are space people, we are aliens, we are Earth aliens. If we go up to Mars, they'd be going, "Oh, you're not from around here. You're an alien." Okay. What do we want to bring back? What do we want to bring back from our destiny soul contracts? What do we want to be reminded of when we signed up? Is it music? Is it our ability to tap into the other side? Is it just the transformation of knowledge base? And when I said that transformation of knowledge, or is it the transformation of knowledge on the earth and how earth works? And the thing with this that just, thank you, it's being in right relationship with earth. So often we're not in right relationship with earth. We take too much, we don't give enough. All right. This has been fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being part of this circle of energy. I feel you guys. Let go of this card. It's just false evidence appearing real. Stay in our heart. Ask some help if you need it. All right. Thanks again, everybody. Peace and love.